Welcome! So Steve here on my own. I'm going to make a simple 10-minute easy vegan dinner. I'm going to make it a variation of a Brazilian feijoada, which is typically a very meaty dish. So to substitute that, I'm using some vegan sausages. I'm going to put oil into the pan. Obviously without oil, if you want to cook without oil, just leave it out. So you'll see my sausages are frozen, so you're going to have to use a bit of gusto. There you are. You're going to have to use a bit of gusto to get into them. What the oil is going to do is it's going to allow the surface temperature of the pan to rise. I'm cooking these at a medium temperature because I do want them to defrost and cook through. So I only have 3 sausages. So these are vegan ones. Use whatever brand you have or whatever brand you like. Okay, so right, next step, while they're going, I'm going to prep all our veg. So I'm going to start with the base of most traditional cooking would be, say in France, it would be a mirepoix. In Italian cooking, it'd be a soffritto. So I'm going to start with onion. There's our compost. I'm going to just show you how to chop it without, how to dice an onion without having to just go in at the side. And then we're just going to go like, okay, 1 onion diced. 3 cloves of garlic. Peel them, mash them. Let's get the flavor out of them. So that, you see that little bit of grizzle? That's an indication of flavor being developed. It's going to add another note to the dish, another bit of charring, just an extra complexity to it. So look at that. I think that's lovely. I know some people would call that burnt, but kind of that's what I'm looking for because it'll contrast quite significantly from the starch of the veg and the beans. Last one. Okay, they're all turned. Okay, well they're frying down. I'm going to just pop in our onion. Get that into the pan. It's also what the onion's going to do is release a bit of moisture and it's going to cause a little bit more steaming. I don't want to move it around too much because I really want it to start to char. While that's happening, I'm going to start to grate our sweet potatoes. So starch is going to thicken our sauce. We're going to use veg stock as the base of our sauce. So I'm going to grate the sweet potato and the starch from that is going to release and thicken our sauce to kind of give it a nice bit of body. Obviously sweet potato would typically take 10 minutes to cook if you chop it real finely, but by grating it's going to cook a lot quicker. See the onion starting to brown a little? That's an indication of flavor development. So I'm going to start putting our garlic in. Garlic cooks a lot quicker than onion, and often when garlic burns it can go a little bitter. Into the pan goes our sweet potato. I'm going to get a nice generous pinch of salt. The salt will help the sweet potato release some moisture and it'll suddenly start steaming as opposed to frying. I'm going to put the lid on the top and that's just going to encourage more steaming action is what I'm looking for. And while that's happening, I'm going to prep the rest of our veg. So I'm just going to prep 1 pepper and the rest of our remaining veg. So with a pepper, quickest way, because I'm tight in time here, is I'm going to stack it. Like that. And to speed up the cooking time, I'm going to chop it just into small bite-sized pieces. It'll add a nice fleck of colour, it'll add a nice juiciness, a nice bite. Lid off. Sweet pepper, bell pepper, capsicum, whatever you call it in your part of the world, in it goes. Chili, I like the seeds, I like it hot, I'm going to leave the seeds in. In it goes. 1 can of mixed beans, which I have drained and rinsed. I'm just using pinto, use whatever. In Brazil, typically they'd use black beans, but use whatever you have. It's 1 400-gram tin that we've drained and rinsed, giving a net weight, 250 grams. Okay, I'm tight in time, I want to keep this moving. So I've got veg stock here. I'm going to put in about 600 grams of veg stock. Down the bottom of that, there was bouillon, fancy French term for stock. So I have 650 grams here. Give it a nice mix and let's slowly add it. So now we're starting to boil. So that charring from the sausage or any browning that will feel tight, it's all going to soften now and it's going to start releasing its flavors. Okay, time to add some umami. When you're balancing a dish, there's sweet, there's sour, there's acidic, there's bitter, and there's umami. Umami will go great in this with the sausage, so I'm going in with about 2.5 tablespoons. It'll also give a nice blackness to this dish, that colour that otherwise isn't there at the moment. What I'm trying for now is for the temperature to heat up and for the sweet potato to release its starch and just thicken the sauce. I'm going to put a lid on just while that's happening. Okay, so I put in about 400 to 500 ml of veg stock. Just kind of have a look to see how it's cooking and how it's thickening up. Okay, so you'll see the sweet potato is releasing its starch a little. It's starting to thick up slowly. In terms of seasoning, a typical feijoada is very meat heavy and typically they'll braise it. So I want to add that little bit of smokiness. So I'm going to add in about 1/4 tablespoon. So it will seem like quite a lot, but it'll complement the sausages and just the sauce really, really well. I want the heat to be coming from the back of the throat. So I'm going with about a teaspoon. I know this is a tablespoon, but a third of a tablespoon is a teaspoon. So I'm gonna go with about 1 teaspoon of black pepper. Okay, we're coming up to about 8 minutes now. Just gonna start to taste it and bring this dish together. So in terms of seasoning, as I mentioned, you have those 5 elements. So many people think seasoning, it's a dark art, and what do you do? In essence, what you're trying to do is trying to find harmony between those 5 elements. Wow, a lot of flavor going on here. Whew, pretty spicy. Very nice. There's a lovely sweetness from the sweet potato. Surprisingly good and balanced, and whew, hot. That's hot. Okay, acid. So acid is something people often see as bitter or sour, or something that is undesired, but what acid does, it happens to accentuate sweet and happens to give you another element in terms of your cooking. So I've got a little bit of lemon juice. Traditionally in this dish, lime would be used, but I don't have it now. So I'm gonna go with about, I'll measure it for you now, about half a tablespoon to start with of lemon juice. It's just gonna add a little bit of zing. It's gonna add contrast to the sweet potato and just an extra degree of complexity to the dish. I have some flat parsley here. Use whatever herb of choice, cilantro, coriander, basil, some form of a quick kind of fresh herb, whatever you have or whatever you like in your part of the world. Incorporate the stalk, just chop it nice and fine. Pop that in. Okay, so there you are. That has taken me about 9 minutes, 30 seconds to make from scratch. I'm just gonna take a little bit just to show you the sausage has cooked, the sweet potatoes come together, and the sauce is banging. Okay, here we go. It's hot to start with. Very hot. People often comment that, my God, did they not burn themselves? I guess years of working in a kitchen, your tongue tends to be very used to hot food, so it tends to be reasonably good with it. The sauce is really delicious, and there's a lovely strong black pepper and kind of chili note there. In terms of sausage, perfectly cooked. Beautiful. That is pens down. Simple dinner, took 10 minutes from start to finish. I used what veg I had in the fridge there, which was just a variety out here, and literally made that dinner out of the top of my head. Simple, tasty, 10 minutes. It's vegan, it's gluten-free, and it's genuinely incredibly delicious. Thanks for watching. Please share this with anyone in need of inspiration, and go forth and eat your veg. Cheers!